My name is Emma, and I'll never forget the day my 7-year-old son Tommy came home from school with tears in his eyes. He said, "Mom, my teacher said I'm too dumb to learn." Those words broke me. No mother ever wants to hear that about her child. I went to school ready to fight for my son, but what I discovered later, when that same teacher cried in my car, changed everything. Tommy sat quietly by the window that morning. He held his crayons, but his paper was empty. "Mom," he whispered, "maybe my teacher's right. Maybe I am dumb." I knelt beside him, holding his small hands. "Tommy, you are not dumb. You're just learning in your own way." He tried to smile, but I could see the hurt in his little eyes. That day I promised myself I was going to talk to that teacher. At school, I walked into the classroom. Miss Parker stood by the board, arms crossed. "Miss Parker," I began, "Tommy told me what you said to him." She didn't even blink. "Mrs. Collins, your son doesn't pay attention. He's slow. Maybe school isn't for everyone." My chest burned. "How dare you say that to a child?" I snapped. "He's trying his best." She looked away, her voice shaking. "You think I want to be harsh?" she muttered, eyes glossy. Then she turned and walked off, leaving me confused and angry. Days passed. I noticed something strange. Miss Parker wasn't cruel all the time. Whenever Tommy struggled to read, I caught her staring at him with tears in her eyes. Sometimes her voice trembled when she said his name. One rainy afternoon, I went to pick Tommy up early. Through the foggy window of her car, I saw Miss Parker crying, her face buried in her hands. My heart softened. I knocked on her window gently. She jumped, wiping her tears quickly. "Oh, Mrs. Collins," she said quietly. "Miss Parker, are you okay?" I asked softly. She took a deep breath, and then it all came out. "Your son reminds me of my little boy," she said, her voice breaking. He struggled in school too. I used to call him dumb when I was tired or frustrated. Tears rolled down her cheeks. One morning, he ran out to catch the bus. There was an accident. I never got to say sorry. I froze. The world went silent. She whispered, "When I look at Tommy, I see my boy. I didn't mean to hurt him. I was just hurting inside." My own eyes filled with tears. Without thinking, I reached out and hugged her. "Miss Parker," I said, "you can make peace with your son by being kind to mine." She sobbed in my arms. From that day on, she changed. She encouraged Tommy, helped him read, and clapped for him every time he got a word right. Now he's the most confident boy in class, and Miss Parker, she smiles again. Sometimes people who seem cruel are just broken inside. And when we choose kindness, we heal not one heart, but two.